parade of morons. Animal rebellion members are pouring milk all over grocery store floors.
This is our really sweet dumpster fire spot.
Yeah, the climate change activists and
The climate change activists. Yeah, like, what is happening?
These assholes just pouring milk all over the store floors.
This is how you turn low-wage workers into conservatives.
Yes.
You go into their workplace and you make a mess. And then you have them clean it up. And you're a fucking spoiled, entitled little piece of garbage person. I hope you all burn in the fires that are going to engulf the earth because of climate change.
Nice. These are animal activists.
Oh, they are?
The animal rebellion.
Why do I always confuse the animal
Because they're the people. But
it's Venn diagram.
This is one of the most limp dick movements of all time. This is why the UK is in shambles right now. They're just pouring milk out. Like, no big deal.
It's not affecting any of the people that you're hoping to affect. It's just affecting the people who are going to have to clean it up.
And you're taking away from the sacrifice that these animals made.
All right, then we have Just Stop Oil activists throw tomato soup on the Van Gogh sunflowers and super glue themselves to the wall.
Security.
Is this what happens if I don't spank my daughter? Do they become entitled, pink, purple-haired activists?
Well, it's funny because Bridget was like, these people should spend the rest of their lives in prison yesterday.
I believe that.
I was like,
still.
wow.
I've slept on it.
I sent you a link,
This is a Van Gogh.
No, I sent you a link, though, of this one, the pink-haired one talking, and it was actually, she was surprisingly articulate. She was like, we never would have done it. We knew it was covered with glass. We knew it was protected. We knew we wouldn't cause any lasting damage.
Absolutely no damage done to the painting. It was behind glass, and we never, ever would have considered doing it if we didn't know that it was behind glass and that we wouldn't do any damage.
And she, like, had her, like, reasons for doing it. I was like, okay, she's pretty articulate about it.
Jail. Guantanamo.
In the shoe.
Just stop oil paintings. That's what this movement's all about.
They're really upset about the oil paintings.
They're part of the watercolor movement. I think it's safe to say the London, UK youth are lashing out because they lost their grandmother. They needed that firm guiding hand to keep them.
The stern queen.
The straight and narrow. Are they Russian assets? Is this how Putin activates all of his sleeper cells and they're just climate change activists everywhere?
A group glued themselves to the floor of a VW facility, then complained when they weren't given bowls to use as bathrooms and the heat was turned off.
Glue is made of oil. Everything that they use is made of oil.
Uh-huh.
All the oil people.
We demand the government of Germany to comply with our demands.
Why? What is with the gluing yourself somewhere?
I don't know.
Is this like tying yourself
Are
to
they
a tree?
anti-horses?
Gone to the glue factory.
I think it's just, it makes them harder to remove. Just arrest and get out of
Peel
there.
their skin off.
I don't know. This whole Twitter thread was like this guy, this scientist protester who was like complaining about VW. Like, it was just weird. He was like, they said they supported us and then they refused to give us bowls so that we could urinate. And
you
it's
glued
like,
yourself down.
yeah. You should have thought of that if you're gluing yourself in. And he eventually had to be like taken to the hospital because his hand swelled up. And then he was like, but I'm still on hunger strike until VW caves to our demands.
Hey, dip. No one cares. No one cares. You're a joke. You're a joke on a dumb show that no one watches online.
And then in America, there were protests in D.C. and like people stopping traffic, rush hour traffic, and some woman tells a protester she's going to get her gun if they don't let her through. I was like, that's what happens in America.
I would not stop traffic in D.C.
Uh-huh. And this woman, she was flipping out. She's like, my mom's in the hospital. I will get my gun.
Yeah.
And they were interviewing the lady she was talking to later. She's like, oh, she pulled out her gun. I saw it.
Move before I pull my gun out. Y'all have to choose. I need to get to my mom. Do you understand that?
Yeah. Oh my God, that's
This is
awesome.
America. We'll shoot you if you block traffic.